Hey ladies and gents, it's Sam back, and we are looking at the new update 2.1. I haven't did one of these in a long time, probably because I'm usually not paying attention, or just, yeah. So, I'm going on vacation for the next week to Colorado, so I will not have any videos up for the next week. So I'm going to do one for the warplanes, one for the tanks, and then be back hopefully next Monday or Tuesday by the time I get back. So I have a couple of videos up. I have an armor museum that I just went to, and I'll have a air and space museum that I'm going to be looking at or going to in Colorado. So watch out for those videos. There's one in Colorado's got an interesting airplane. It's the B-18 Bolo, the aircraft that actually won over the B-17 in World War II. But they apparently have a one on display. So I'm going to probably do a little bit of that. So let's look at update 2.1. Kind of interesting. Some new stuff. Bunch of new aircraft here. Avia BK534, and I'm gonna have two games at the end of this video. I just played a few games in the S199 and one game in the BK534. I'm just gonna show you the first two videos. I'm gonna do a review on the planes eventually, just to give you an idea what these things are all about. The Avia S199, the PZL P38 Wilk, the Saab, and then new special reward aircraft, Avia B534. Did we just go through that one? This is the B534, and then the Yak 7, M82A, and a P82, the Twin Mustang, will be out as the Tier 8 heavy fighter. What's interesting is with these new airplanes is they've united Europe with addition of new nations. The French tab and the tech tree will transform into Europe, where the premium aircraft of French, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Sweden, and Israel are all located. Now, here comes the big one. You can now switch nations of any European aircraft to any other nation. Sweet. And back. With this option, you can use the aircraft to train other nations' crews. And we'll look at that real quick here. For example, this is the BK534. The Tier 3, here's the new tech tree, and it, of course, locates the few new ones. I've got 3 of them. I'll get the reviews on those eventually here. I haven't bought this one yet. We'll see about that one. But yeah, I bought the 3 low-tier ones, so we will throw a few reviews up on these planes when they come here. So they are now in the French, or I'm sorry, the French has turned into Europe, and you have all these access to these new ones. What's interesting, like I said, we just talked about that in the patch notes, is that you are going to be able to switch nations. So go to the upgrades, change of nations, and you can pick the nation that you want to change this to. And of course, the crew will be sent back to barracks, and you will be able to put an American, German, Russian pilot in here and train them up here. It's going to cost you 100,000 credits, at least for the low tier ones. Up to Tier 6, both are 100,000 credits. I haven't checked. I haven't did the Tier 8. Maybe it's more. I don't know. But at least for these low tier ones, it is, of course, 100,000 credits. Not too shabby. Played one game in this. Played 3 games in the S199. I'll just show you the first 2. I'll show you the first game I had in each one of them. Both surprisingly not too bad. S199 takes a little to get used to, because it's like you look at it and go, it's a BF109. It should be able to just, yeah, but it doesn't. Right? It's carrying bombs. It does have some really good guns, though. So yeah, that's that. So the P38, that's the other Tier 3 here. Lego said I was supposed to give this a shout out because he's named it the Narwhale, because it's white and it has that thing sticking out the front of it. So there you go, Lego. And of course the S199, which I have switched to the German line, just because it's a BF109 and it should be there. Yeah, there's the S199. Israeli, yeah, multi-role fighter. So this carries bombs. Surprisingly enough, it carries 2 470-kilogram bombs. It has 2 20s and 2 13 millimeters. Nice guns. Of course, this is also another one of those change nations, and you can, of course, switch it to whatever you want to again. Yeah. So that's the changes, at least for the planes, and I will, of course, be bringing up reviews of these planes eventually here when I get time. Equipment changes, new equipment added only for period 3. It's going to be the G suit, which of course affects maneuverability and pilot's resistance to injuries, and all kinds of other stuff. That should be interesting. New unique equipment, special project for Japan, a lightweight power unit. Of course, that changes all kinds of stuff from acceleration to cruise speed to yaw, maneuverability, blah, blah, blah. And the special project for the USA, the reinforced bolt carriers, burst length, accuracy of forward-firing offensive, and bonus characteristics, cooldown rate of forward-firing offensive armament. All kinds of stuff. You guys can read the patch notes. I'm not going to read it for you. I'm just running over the real short stuff. Personal ratings, if you're into that stuff, apparently there's been some changes there, so you'll be able to check that out. And the interface, fix the bugs that caused lock icon, fix the bug that caused the stats of the aircraft selected, so nothing really major changes. However, Com did message me, and he's thinking that some of the airplanes seem like they act like they're faster and climb higher. So we'll have to go through that too one of these times. Maybe, yeah. Well, I don't know. I've noticed it seems like they're a little bit, seems like they're quicker, but we'll have to talk about that in a different video. The lighting system was updated for all locations, and yeah, game modes. The map layout for the attrition, evasion, and bomber escort has been added to the training room, and fixed the bug that made it possible for the bot to be sent to defend itself. Increase the minimum distance needed to assign a bot on an attack aircraft to defend a player's aircraft. And the gamepad support has been restored. So, yeah, interesting. New patch 2.1, some new airplanes, some changes. This is going to be nice because I've always had these planes just sitting here, worthless for other than just cruising around in them. But now there's all kinds of these planes, these French ones that you're going to be able to use to train at least the European ones. The Chinese ones are still but yeah, these European ones are going to be able to train other nations' aircraft. So that's going to be pretty awesome. So with that said, I'm going to bring up 2 games for you guys. They were the first game I played in the BK 534 and the S199. Not like the reviews are going to come later. Just I thought to give you guys kind of just a look at what these things are all about. So with that said, I'll bring up some gameplay for you guys to check out. Hey ladies and gents, we are back with the BK 534, the Tier 3 premium plane. It's got a 20 and two 7.92s. Yeah, Tier 3. It's got a 20mm cannon. Not the most maneuverable thing in the world, but hey, it's a biplane, what the fuck, right? Center objective here, that's where we're headed. As soon as I tab back into the game, right, I was sitting there tabbed out, talking to my wife, and I was like, oh, wait, it started? Shit. So, yeah, I'm lucky because the last time I did this, I was already into the enemy respawn area and dead. Well, I caught in, turned the aircraft, and then died. But it was kind of sad, actually. The fact I made it all the way across the map was pretty fucking amazing, actually. So, drop it in here. We have some lightly armored, I don't know. I haven't been so long since I played Tier 3. Well, let's drop in here. There we go. Pick up our first target here. 20mm cannon, just like burn right through it. It does heat up rather quickly, but hey, that's all right. It's a 20mm cannon. It just, yeah, that's what it does. Roll around here. Let's see if we pick up some other stuff. Decent range too on this thing with the 20. Let's see here. What am I going to shoot? There's so many targets here. There we go. Like I said, heats up relatively quick. Not necessarily going to be a seal clubber. It just doesn't have the maneuverability. Well, maybe it could be a seal clubber, depending on what you're doing with it, I guess. Some people really like that. There is more maneuverable aircraft at this tier, of course. However, with the 20mm, it does wonders here. Let's finish off the AR-68 here relatively quick. It's just been kind of center objective here. Yep, there we go. What is on my tail? There we go. I don't like you. You're going to die. There, he's dead now. So we picked up the forward airstrip. And now we're going to clear out some red baddies. Still, biplanes are biplanes, right? I mean, I really wish we would have a World War I mode, maybe, and fly some of those old classic World War I fighters here. Pick up the P-35. He's just a little out of range here, so I'm not going to chase him here. We're going to drop down on this poor bastard because Casimir looks like he needs to die. Yeah, you're going to die. It's not something you want to go head-to-head with a 20. Put a big boom in him. And, these BAPs are huge for biplanes. And we're flying all over the place because that's what I do. We're going to head on over here to the other side and see if we can pick something up here. Apparently right now nobody's doing anything other than not taking objectives. Yeah, but there is red baddies here, and there is, yeah, and I have some help. So we're going to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, pick up the HO 217Z7. I'm not sure what he's doing down here at 600 meters. Ralph is apparently new to the game, and he is dead. Bye-bye, Ralph. Thank you for playing. Unfortunately, I probably should have waited till he turned back in to kill him, but, you know, hindsight's, you know, 20/40, whatever it is. Back in on the H-51 here. Let's finish him off here quickly. There we go. Pick up the grade 4 fighter, and yeah, we're looking for red baddies. There we go. Pick up the P-35 and John. Ooh, my 20's overheated here, but I do have the 7.62, so I'm just going to use them to finish him off here. And we're already picked up the second objective. Nobody else seems to be doing anything. The red's finally working on the other objective here. And we're back to finding something to shoot at. Don't know what to say with it. It's just it's a tier 3, right? I mean, everything turns pretty well on this tier, so it's not like it's over. I think it's like an 80. With the equipment I added to it, I think it was like an 82 or an 83 for maneuverability. However, like I said, there is other things that turn better than this thing. So if you're into turn fighters, yeah. But however, it does hit pretty nice with that 20. It is, like I said, tier 3. Ooh, there we go. Not much for altitude performance. So yeah, that's pretty much what you got. It's Czechoslovakian. What I from understand is this thing was started in 1935 when the first production started on it. Eventually, when they kind of fell in bed with the Germans, Germany built these and essentially gave it to other countries at about a 40% loss just to get a somewhat modern fighter in their hands. This, of course, this was the 30s when biplanes was still a thing. So yeah, by 1940, well, actually not even by 1940, by 1935, it was still relatively outclassed. Late 1930s, 1938, 39, of course, the PF-109s, Spitfires, and all that kind of stuff were coming out. So yeah, they were still relatively outclassed by the time it really went into big production. However, they did find something interesting about it. It was going to be planned to be used on the German flat tops on its aircraft carriers. There was a couple of different prototypes that were produced with arrestor hooks. However, since neither one of those, well, really honestly, the Graf Zeppelin was the only one that was even relatively close to being completed, ever went into service, they never tried it. And I do believe there is only one replica. There is actually no existing airframe of one of these aircraft. But like I said, we'll have to do a actual review on it, and we can go through the history. I'm just throwing a little bit out there to keep you guys entertained, because that's what I do, right? Pick up the F2F. Oh, you sneaky devil, you. F2F is like, yeah, he's got absolute crap for guns with those little 50s. This one's got a little bit more oomph than the other one does. Pick up the grade 2 fighter. It's just a turkey shoot, folks. Up we go. Who do we got coming through here? We got another AR-68 in Ernst. Yeah, let's kill him too. It was kind of sad. I actually did not see. There was one human player on the other side. I don't know if I ever saw him. Actually, I know I didn't see him the whole game, so I don't know what he was up to here. So we pick up the mining facility on one end, and 20 seconds of squall line, and it's pretty much just an ass whooping. Yeah, pretty much. So up we go here. Got our 2 inbound fighters. But I guess it's tier 3, right? It's like playing tier 3, no, 1, 2, 3 tier in World of Tanks. Almost never you either get complete and absolute beginning knobs, or, well, just beginners. Well, maybe not even beginners. A lot of them are like 12,000 battles. Or you get the absolute seal clubbers that never get past tier 5. I don't know. I didn't see any seal clubbing in this thing, so, but like I said, this was the only game I played in it. And so maybe I was the seal clubber. Maybe that was the word for it here. Pick up the P-35. Oh, Lancelot. Run, fast as you can. My biplanes will catch you, no problem. even though yours is a monoplane. Picks up the flames of the sky. We are so far ahead, it's not even funny. They got one objective here, and I thought about going to get it, but you know what? That's just a fucking dick move. We're just gonna play this out. We're gonna pick up John here in the P-35. He is all over the place. There we go. Pick him up, and we got a couple planes down here. Some multi-rolls in the I-15. I didn't get all of Casimir, but I will get you, buddy. There you go. He dead now. And game is going to be over here very shortly when both of those mining facilities flip at about the same time. Yeah, this actually could have been a ridiculously stupid high score because, you know, it's tier 3. But it, yeah. And we're going to flip the 5th other fucking objective. Call off the bots, people. But yeah, interesting little tier 3. If you're a collector, hey, go for it. If you're a seal clubber, you're probably going to like it because, you know, if you're either and or no care or don't even care about tier 3s, still, fun little plane for what it was. There we go. Picked up the garrison and the supremacy, and boom, all over in just a little bit of time here. Pick up the AR-68, get a little smack in there on him, and we're done. So, with that said, I got one more game for you guys to check out. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back with the S-199 game. I thought this was my first one, but it turned out to be my second one. I'm playing with Lego here. He's playing an ME-410, and I'm playing the S-199. Now, unfortunately, like the first match I played with this, I was like, I'm going to be F-109, right? I should be just able to skyrocket, but no, not really. With the bombs on it, yeah, it doesn't really skyrocket as more as it kind of waddles. However, with the two 13 millimeters and the 220s, it does do a number on planes when you get into the right position here. So, we picked up the garrison here, and we're going to fly to the airfield here. I got Enrique from the Falco clan. What's up, buddy? He's playing the Falkwolf, and I got Lego, like I said, up there in the 410. So we're going to see if we can snipe this, snipe the airfield out from the red baddies. If you're an ME1, if you're a BF 109 fan, you're going to just like, oh, this is just a sad travesty, but it's not that bad, I guess. If you like multi-rolls, gives you a little something different here, and it's a premium here. So we're going to do a little damage here. Drop my last 2 bombs, turn it back just a little bit. Unfortunately, not enough because there's so many red planes here. It's not even funny here. So I got I got that guy right on my tail here. What are you doing? Can I out-turn him? No, because I really don't have any maneuverability. I should have shot that guy. No, I didn't. I went after this guy because I'm just that kind of guy. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, it was a P-47B. He was tickling me all the way across the field. Got a couple red baddies on my tail, it looks like here. Let's see if we can finish him off quick. There we go. We get one there. Can I get down below this crap? Unfortunately, I go into the kill that guy, but that's about the time. Here comes the DB-605. Yeah, he got me. Lord Becht in the Spitfire 5 DB-605, which is a, you know, arguably the most OP plane at Tier 6. There's just nothing that it doesn't do fairly well or really well. So, we got Lego Boy here in a really spastastic replay, as usual, from Wargaming. That's kind of where I wanted to look at from the bottom of his plane. God, Wargaming, can you just fix these already? Alright, so we're back into the game here. Let's go after the JU-87G. 220s, 213s. This plane does one thing really well, which is the forward firing firepower here. Pull down in here. There we go. Start picking up some quick damage on him. Ooh, around we go. Then again, once again, being this low, I've just kept thinking to myself, maybe. No, it's still a 109. There we go. Let's finish him off quick here. Keep him out of here. Keep him honest, right? And we're going to back to this airbase over here. I have a pretty good idea I'm not going to be able to do anything about it here. But, ooh, yep, there they pick him up here. And I'm always on the boost because I just feel like, you know, once again, this is a DB. It's supposed to be a BF-109. Where's my speed? But it's never there. So pick up Irvin in the P-38J. We'll get you, Betty. Yeah, you're flying hard and fast. That's all right. Pretty decent range on here. Looks like Lego takes a pass at him. Didn't get all of him. So we're back around, headed back to the center. Apparently, I'm lost all spatial awareness, and I'm up, down, left, and right. We'll let Lego finish off whatever that was behind me. Got two planes straight ahead of me. We got an odd Hurricane 2 and a FU. Yeah, it looks like an F4. Looks like a Corsair of some sort. He get wrecked. What do we got here? Oh, there's a DB605. There's Lord Becht. Now, like I said, not maneuverable, not great altitude performance. However, if you do get those planes in front of you, you can pretty much just annihilate them. You know, kind of a little ambusher, but like I said, it's a freaking, you know, multi-roll. God, I'm losing my there's the P-38J here. He's gone. I ain't going to catch him. Normally, I probably would have if this would be an actual real BF-109. I keep saying that. I'm just kidding. If you like multi-rolls, this isn't a bad plane. Pull back into here, and we pick up one guy going through here. That looks to be another BF-109. Or, I'm sorry, a Spitfire. We nailed him here. We got to kill a few more kills here to get this taken care of. They pick up the boomerang going through. He on fire. Now he dead. And a couple more here, and we can finish this off here. Let's see if we can pick up a ground target maybe. No, we're not going to bother with that. We're going to pick up the Hurricane 2, and then we're going to get out of here. There we go. Finish the airbase off. We're up 4-1 right now. Who do we got over here? Looks like some sort of F4U1 and Riley. Ooh, let him cool off just a touch, and we're back at him again. There we go. Finish him off. And we've cleared every one of them. Air superiority achieved, and we're back out. And I will, like I said, we'll have the actual reviews of the plane coming up. I just wanted to throw these two videos on the end of this, just to give you something to watch while I'm gone, because I know you'll miss me. There we go. We got Lord Becht again in the Spitfire DB605. Let's finish him off. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Enrique! So close. That's all right. Enrico, we were on the same team and we were winning, so I can't be mad. Hanging out here. Let's get that Spitfire DB605 one last time before superiority is over. And I don't think this is before squall line too. So, lots of fun, and we'll see you guys next week.